My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Taurus. It's your money reading, my dear Taurus, your work, career, finances, everything you need to know about your money for the month of December, a little bit over into 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Taurus. This is going to be releasing a lot of information from the heavens or the universe, important factors that you need to know. So let us begin. First, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your support. I'm in gratitude, especially for those of you who are supporting me by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm in absolute gratitude for that. I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you and begin this reading with the numbers. I was given these numbers for all Taurus. This is for 2025, and the way that I've been told to deliver to you the message is there are 3 batches already in the post in the channel, 3 batches that have come from 3 previous years, and this is for 2025. So what I'm told to tell you is that you get those 3 games, we call them batches or games, and you add this is also one batch, one game. You add that to them, and then you play the 4 games. You play consistently, whether it's every week, every month, whatever you can afford, $5, $10, and no more than that. Just play with consistency until you win. So there's no time frame. When did those come? Why is this here? When will 2025 be only for 25? It's all for you to play from the day one, to continue playing the bare minimum until the day you win. Whether it's from now to a month or from now to a century. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what I've been told to tell you. That the century was a bit too much, but we don't have centuries. Well, it was just a joke. So anyway, the numbers for my dear Taurus are to add to the other 3 and to play continuously. 30, 30, number 3, number 10, 33, 14, 27, and 19. There they are. And they're going to be in this reading, so whenever you want them to come back to them. I should have done that with the other 3 batches, but at the time I never thought about it. So I put them in the post thinking that it was going to be simple and they were going to be accessible. But for the past 4 or 5 years, it's been pretty hectic. People haven't been able to hold on to them or see them or access them. I don't know whether that's finished or if it's still ongoing, but here they are. I'll just leave them a little bit longer here for you just to see, and you can pause it, of course, and grab them. Now, without further ado, let's go further into the next level, which is messages from the heavens or the universe. 2 messages for all Taurus. Let's see what's going on December onwards. And we've got acceptance. Acceptance is when you finally come to terms with a situation that you're in. It could be a job that you don't like, but you finally accept that this is what I'm destined to do. There's a lot of change that has taken place in your life, and there's more to be happening. These changes are to help you understand and accept your destiny, accept situations the way they are. So a lot of changes are going to still continue on, and you will slowly manage to accept each and every one of them. Let's have a look at the second message, and it says you are in grace. You are so much protected by the heavens. You are going to be really abundant in so many ways and really protected by the universe or the guardian angels. It looks to me like there's going to be success coming your way and abundance together. There may be a small challenge that you will overcome, and then plenty of happiness, entertainment, excitement is happening. Now we're going to take 2 messages to see in regard to something you've been thinking about, something you want to know an answer to, or some guidance in reference to. So for all Taurus, we're going to take 2 messages, starting with the first one. Let's see what you need to know. And it says, in the very near future. In the very near future, it's going to happen. Whatever it is that you want, it's going to happen. Let's have a look at the second one for all Taurus. And it says a year from now. So now you're given also timing, a specific timing, a year from now. Now being December till December 2026. So in the near future could be in regard to something else, because the near future is, I think, less than a year. And then you've got within a year's time. a year from now, rather. Okay, so now we move on to the next level. 2 messages from this deck. Let's see what else you need to know, my dear Taurus. We're going to cut twice for all Taurus, December. And it says someone's leaving. Okay, by leaving, it's about moving on. Someone moving to the next level, to the light, moving towards a better life, the next leveling up. It can also be that leaving a situation that was very difficult, moving towards a situation that's more lighter, more happier, a lot of healing, and something happening this year before it ends. Before the year of, and there's going to be a lot of success and a lot of victory. So moving forward towards a better life. The next one for all Taurus. Okay, so we've got awareness. This is the Magician. This is about power and glory. You are going to be so powerful, and your awareness and your clarity are going to be improved. They're going to really be elevated. It looks to me like magic. Things are going to fall into place for you. Things are going to be working out well, and you are going to be feeling quite abundant. There is going to be celebrations also. Something wonderful is happening where you are celebrating. Okay, now we're going to take 2 messages from another deck. Let's see what else you need to know, my dear Taurus. I'm going to be cutting twice, so the first one. And it says now you're feeling a little bit trapped at the mercy of circumstances or people sometimes. This is going to be improving. This is going to be changing within 8 weeks from December, like from now, whenever you see the reading, and within 8 weeks, that is coming to an end, because a chapter is coming to an end. A very karmic chapter ends. Something that you've been putting up with, something that you've been suffocating, something that's been it's taken a lot out of your energy, your health. It's coming to an end. And that's what this is all about. The 8 of Swords is coming to an end when this karmic chapter ends. And it's going to be within 8 to 10 weeks from the time you see this reading. Let's have a look at the next one. And the next one is a soulmate connection with someone that might be of water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, someone very powerful. I also feel like this could be a situation where you are going to be working together with a partner. There's going to be a partnership that's going to be very strong. In fact, it's going to be like magic. Things are going to fall into place for you. A situation that you should have left, it should have ended some time ago, is coming to an end with the 7 of Swords. So that's really good. It is ending. This karmic chapter is ending. If you were working too hard and you were not appreciated, or whatever the situation may have been, it's over. So now I'm going to take 3 more messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. I'll be cutting only once here for 3 messages for all Taurus. Right, a lot of, remember I said success and rewards. I saw this card before. It showed itself. Once you're moving on from this difficulty, you are going to be so rewarded. There's so much victory, so much applause from the heavens for a job well done. You have done well, my dear Taurus. You've done really well. There is an impasse. Something has reached a dead end. You've done everything you haven't seen. You're not seeing it yet, but it should be coming to an end within 2 months. We got 2 months from December, which takes us to February, between February and March perhaps. A great proposal or proposition is going to be brought to you where you have to really think deep and wonder how to proceed. This could be again coming from a water energy. It could be a partnership or a business partnership or a business idea or some sort of a wonderful situation is coming. You are going to be thinking about it because it's not going to be easy. Maybe it's a job offer for you to work. Maybe it's to do with, uniting with someone and starting your own business. Or it could be a proposal of marriage perhaps or something like that. It could be anything really. A great proposal is coming right after something ends. Okay, so we've got the 1, 2. Now, why is this one sitting here? This is here. All right. Okay. And finally, there is someone of air energy. Libra is very strong here. I'll just take these right at a time where you are feeling entrapped. There are important factors for you to know. There may be someone advising you. This person could be a Libra. This is the Libra. Justice will prevail. Someone that doesn't do emotions that well. They're more into practicality, logic, and intellect. Someone intellectual. And someone that's been advising you about the truth and what the best thing is to do. I think this person could be a Libra. Very strong because this is Libra. Justice will prevail for you and for them. And a lot of your dreams and wishes are going to be completed. Again, this could be in connection to what you were told by this person. That's air energy, Libra being number 1. It could be Gemini or could be also Aquarius. Okay, the end of that. Now I'm going to take on a few messages from this deck here. And I'm going to take 2 to 3. Let's see how I feel. I think 2 messages should be sufficient for all Taurus. And I'm going to cut one at a time. So the first one, the coffin. The coffin is about an ending, which is very much in connection to this karmic chapter. Ending, a job ending, someone leaving the home, someone leaving the business, someone leaving the job. Something is closing down, something's ending, that's for sure, with a coffin. Now the coffin is also about, you've got to be very careful. There could be bad investment, there could be financial challenges, you might be digging into your savings, but ultimately it is about a little bit of extra work to put things to an end. Sometimes it's just closure, closing, redundancy. It can be also about job ending. It could be about also some people working different shifts or considering some sort of part-time work. Let's have a look at the second one. And this one is the moon, which is all about clarity, awareness, and power. Like the magician, it's going to help you see things so clearly. You'll know exactly where you're going. Fleeing funds, you'll find out where your money is going, money that you can't account for, or there might be something that's taking a lot of your money. You'll find out exactly how to deal with it. This unknown source, you will be guided spiritually to find what is the cause of this money, being sort of coming out of your money. There's going to be good jobs, odd jobs here and there that you might consider doing. There could be, again, night shift. Some of you might be working night shift, considering working at night. There might be part-time work at night. There might be a lot of money in it, but there is situations to do with the night and a lot of clarity, seeing your path ahead, knowing what the best course of action is. I might take just one more, because since it's a money reading and this is manifesting success, right? There is a mask here, which means secret stashes of money will be found. Some of you are savings, or you might be finding savings that were there for a long time. Finding money. This is about finding money. And it can also be about theft. Sometimes it can be about theft. So it looks to be like unknown matters are going to be discovered. Just like the moon, the mask reveals the truth. Hidden potential on the positive side. It's all about something unknown that's going to be discovered. Some of you might be looking at careers to do with acting, assistant positions, or doing, extra part-time work here and there. So that's all that. Now I'm going to take 3 messages from the tea leaf, and then I'll clarify the cards. For all Taurus, money, work, career, December onwards. Let's see what you need to know. Okay, this one is coming out, these 2, and I need just one more, and there it is. This one is jumped up. All right, so April seemed to be a month that is going to make a big difference in your life. April is the beginning of spring, which is really wonderful in the northern hemisphere. It is a beautiful month. I personally love April. April is connected to people that are Aries or Taurus, like yourself, those of you who are born. There's many Taurus that are born in April. This is a time for your birthday where you are going to be thriving. There's going to be a lot of happiness. There's going to be a lot happening. Let's see what else is connected to it. Oh, April, May, this is your time. This is your birthday. When they're talking about your birthday, something big happens around your birthday. You could be reaching to the levels of absolutely, like this is like, okay, from what I'm seeing, that there could be a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, a lot of stability coming, foundations of your hard work, seeing all your hard labor being paid off. There could be also dealing with someone like yourself who's either a Taurus or even Aries. You could be dealing with someone like that. That is a possibility. But there is a lot of achievement and a lot of abundance, a lot of success and a lot of rewards and a great victory. The lily. The lily is all about love. The lily is also about amazing connection. Connected to the Chinese year of the rat. Lily of the valley, yeah, and spiritual growth, spiritual love, something spiritual, a very spiritual love that could be very much connected to the situation. Now when it comes to love, because this is a money reading, this can be love without a doubt, the lily, but the lily can also be about partnerships. We got love and partnerships with the 2 of Cups. It's your soulmate, someone wonderful that's coming in your life to help you, uplift you, to support you move forward. someone that's going to be alongside with you. Now what I'm going to do is clarify the cards. So I'm going to start with clarifications. We're going to start to see what is the situation that's ending, my dear Taurus. What is ending? The Two of Swords. What has reached an impasse and it's an end? It's all happening December, January, February. So from December to February, the summertime of the lower hemisphere where I am, it shows to me progress, life force, energy changing. Things are becoming wonderful because there's growth and there's new life, new patterns that will take you to the next level. And December to February is going to be just magnificent. You're going to be loving it, absolutely loving that time. Now, your belief system and putting on a facade, you might find it hard to, you might be finding it hard to be yourself, because you know you won't be accepted, or your ideals might not be accepted, or your intentions might not be accepted, even though you are awakened to high level. But maybe there may be other people who have different beliefs, their evaluation is different than you. So there may be a situation where you have no choice but to conform to certain levels of ideals that you don't belong to, or you don't believe anymore. So the expectations and the conditioning is going to be a little bit difficult to maneuver your way around it, because you might want to live a certain life, but it might not be accepted by your peers or the people around you or the family, or even like your workmates. You might have great ideas. So what happens? You have no choice but to put on a mask. And maybe that's why we had the mask. You might also be dealing with someone that cannot be themselves. You yourself maybe are not able to tell the truth, say it the way it is, because you might be dealing with people that are very difficult, or even a little bit small-minded maybe, that they're not open enough to accept the truth. And so therefore you have no choice but to put on a facade. And that's why I always say to you, my dear viewers, sometimes you might think that this is deception, but no, sometimes it's pure and simple. Someone wants to be truthful and they're not able to, especially Taurus. They're known for them being very truthful, very real, down to earth, and very, I won't say loyal. They are loyal to a very high level degree, but they're very honest and direct. But not everybody can handle their honesty, so they have no choice. Sometimes they are forced to. And this situation is coming to an end, so you don't have to worry about this, because it is a situation that's ending with the coffin and the Two of Swords. It's ending. Let's have a look at the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about, there it is, it's a tower. The tower's finally ending. There's the Four of Wands here, which shows, even though the picture doesn't show that much about the reality, a lot of blessings coming in. A lot of blessings. But most of all, look what I'm going to tell you here is very important. This being entrapped is over. This is a situation that's coming to an end, and it's coming to an end all of a sudden. Something is being removed from your life completely and utterly. All the unforeseen situations, conflicting situations, the storm, the unexpected, the tower is about removal of someone from your life, something or someone out of your life for good. And that's going to be the sudden news that you will get. And also you are free. Once this happens, you have got your freedom. This is the Fool. It's connected to Aquarius. It is also connected to someone that might have Aquarius in them. But you're breaking free from a cycle and starting a new life. Fast change, new direction, new life, freedom, which is magic. This is all happening for you. Now, it could be happening at a time, we've got 8 weeks, which is, again, I would say by April all this will be over. I would say by February, but I'll just put April out there because, you know, there's different Taurus with different years of birth, different situations. So let's move on to the Six of Swords. Let's see who's moving and where are they moving to. Is it you or somebody else? Right, the Ace of Air. Now, this shows that there is a great new beginning. You got two aces. You got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity and victory, a new beginning. So it shows you're leaving, or you're preparing for a new beginning. Even though you might be leaving somewhere, or somebody else might be leaving, and you're finally having a breakthrough, an absolute breakthrough. Stability is coming, a new financial start, a new prosperity, a lot of rewards. So much rewards are coming your way. Like this is the highest level of rewards coming your way. And this could also be in connection to someone wonderful that's coming your way. which will be a soulmate connection. This can be very much so, because I see you're manifesting a lot of your wishes and dreams. There's romance, there's partnership, there's prosperity, there's rewards, there's long-term security, very strong long-term security and prosperity all mingled together. On top of what we have here, which is the Six of Wands, which shows a lot of rewards that are ongoing. This tells me that you are going to be quite comfortable, quite happy, and extremely supported in so many ways, so abundant in so many ways. The other one is all about the Ace of Air. This is about breakthrough, realizations, finally taking action. An epiphany or two that are going to help you take action. A sudden truth finally comes to light, and then you're communicating, and there's clarity, and everything works out. Everybody's seeing the truth and finally are able to take action. And that's what this is also about, this Queen of Swords. So now we move on to the proposal. Let's see what this proposal is. The Knight of Cups. What kind of proposal is that for all Taurus? Wow. Now for some of you it's love and money, and for others it's a renewal of life. This is going to be a situation, a proposal that's going to change and renew your life. For some of you it is Venus. Venus is Libra. There is Libra, Justice, and Libra. Libra, Taurus, especially if you're a Libra, Taurus, this is the Libra, Taurus card. This is about wealth and romance, both together. It's about harmony, attraction, power, love, romance, money, and wealth. Love, romance. Oh my God, I'm saying love, romance. I'm not saying wealth. It's also about wealth. This is so important. It's harmony, wealth, love, romance. Harmony, wealth, love, romance. Because Taurus, you are all about money. So there's going to be an offer, as you can see, and that's what we're talking about. I asked about this, and I got this. There is going to be an offer. An incredible offer is going to be made. How, what, it's all remains to be seen. I can't wait to hear your feedback about it, but it's going to be an offer that is going to be impossible for you to say no to. It's just going to be coming from the heavens, heart, and you are in grace, so you are protected. The renewal, the new lease of life is just going to be magical. Your sacral chakra is heightened. You're reaching to levels of healing after a major crisis, but there is a crisis that you will heal from. The new life is going to start, and you are going to be loving it. There's wealth, happiness, everything is coming your way, so you have nothing to worry about in every way. Now let's have a look at the power of the Magician. No, actually, I'll have a look at the Two of Cups and see what is your soulmate all about. Is this offer coming from a soulmate? Right. Feminine energy. Right. And autumn. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. The timing, we'll leave it aside for a moment. There's a very nurturing person here. Someone very nurturing. Someone that really likes to take care of you. Someone magnetic. But they are wounded. It's someone that could be wounded. Someone that's been a victim. Just to give you an idea about this person that's coming in your life. But it's someone very caring and very nurturing that's coming in your life. And they're making this offer to you. The past is over. This is someone maybe from the past, your past lives. Someone who was your soulmate. But you're starting over. And that's incredible. There's new intentions, new start over. And it's happening at a time in autumn, which is going to be in, bear with me, March, April, May. Between March and May of 2026. There's going to be sort of like a reunion. There's going to be sort of like starting over. A new life. Maybe not a reunion, a start over. A start over for sure. And that's going to be really incredible. Let's have a look at the Magician. And how does the Magician, what is the Magician's role in this area here? Wow, the Magician brings you power, magic, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate, destiny, wealth, fortune, and luck. Coming your way on a grand scale. This is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Karma restored and divine intervention in your life. Divine detour, change in your path. Emotional fear, feeling deceit, maybe being deceived. Things are not as they appear. So this is the moon. Sorry, it's the moon again, showing that things may not be as they appear, but a lot of truth is coming out. The moon illuminates the path and shows the truth. I just feel like with this here, both of these show to me that there is going to be something magnificent taking place in your life. It's just going to be incredible. There's wealth, romance, luck, and fortune all coming to you. So play the lotto or the lottery, my dear Taurus. I just feel there's going to be a windfall for you, and you are going to be loving your life, because what's coming, it's extremely, extremely wonderful, because it's like I said before, and I'll say again, all your wishes are coming true in every way. Wealth, love, happiness, abundance, and a lot of wish fulfillment. A lot of your wishes are coming true. So that is magnificent. Now, let me move on to the next level. And the next level is 2 messages from other decks. 2 messages from this deck here. Let's see, where is that small one? Here it is. Let's see what else you need to know. And then I'll do 3 messages from another. 2 messages for all Taurus, December onwards. December 2025 into January, February, December 2020, February 2026, the first one. Okay, so a voyage of the heart. Many of you are falling in love, it looks to me. Even though I'm doing a money reading, but they keep talking about your heart. So there is heart and money. And that's what life is all about, love and money. So let's have a look. Glasses on. It says the voyage of the heart is going to be one that's going to be filled with a lot of abundance of love. Love will be flowing through you and towards you, because we've got the powerful soulmate entering your life. So this could be even a business or a proposal for work, and you might end up falling in love with this person, because there's love here, and we've got the lily to do with love also. The other one says you'll be overcoming all obstacles, and you will become so powerful that you can overcome all and everything. So that's also empowerment coming your way. Now I'm going to take 3 messages from another deck to tell me 3 clues and what else? Just bear with me. 3 clues and okay. I was using these cards, so 2 were missing. All right, so I have to put them back in. We're going to take 3 messages with 3 clues and 3 time frames, December onwards. Let's have a look, cutting one at a time. For all Taurus, the truth. And the truth of the matter is there's going to be so much growth, personal growth, learning, expanding, accepting situations for what they are, spiritual growth, freedom. The 7 is freedom. Connected to the Chinese year of the horse here, 7 weeks from December onwards. Wow, look at this beautiful yellow one. It says creativity. You are going to become very creative. You are going to be inspired. It looks like to me some of you might be starting an alliance with team, working with others, creating with others, planning to do something with others in teamwork, or even in a business. There's going to be so much. From the time you see this up to 3 months, a lot is happening. Even with families, there could be creativity. There could be people starting their own business, family business possibly, or even a business, any business. Let's have a look at the next one, the final one. From here to March. March is marking a good time for you, because autumn was mentioned. So the beginning of autumn is March. Now the next one, self-love, self-care is very important, and you really need to heal to start a new situation. You need to free yourself from things that are very difficult. Freedom is very important. And my dear Taurus, 7 weeks again, from the time you see this all the way to 7 weeks, there's going to be so much freedom, so much healing, and a great new beginning is going to help you move forward. It could be a great new proposal to start business with someone, to work with someone, to do something really wonderful once you leave this situation. Now I'm going to take one more message to see what else you need to know. There it is. Okay, it says here planning. Let's have a look. This is the final message. Planning. And it says, now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So there are going to be financial gains, without a doubt. That's why we had the wealth card and the fortune that I was talking about before. Where are they? Here. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got the Venus, which is your planet, which governs you and governs Libra. It governs love, romance, but more than anything else, it governs wealth and an offer that's going to move you, that's going to change your life completely. And it's coming from someone that's wounded, someone from your past lives, someone that is very nurturing. That's the clue. And can't wait to hear your feedback. Do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. My dear Taurus, let me know what you think. And remember, you are going to have your freedom, even though it's going to come at a cost of losing someone or losing a situation, but you are going to be free from all cares and worries. April and May are going to be spectacular. There's love, there's wealth, there's everything coming your way. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Like I said, give me a thumbs up, and feedback is fantastic, but most of all, watching 1 or 2 videos a week supports my health on a grand scale, and that means a lot to me. I'd like to send you my best wishes, regards, blessings, and love and light to each and every one of you.